The Alberta budget came down this week, and it was bad. Like $47 billion worth of bad. Finance Minister Ceci went on a public sector spending spree on education and healthcare, seeing $2.7 billion in new taxes, with 80% of that going directly to government sector compensation. So we have new taxes and private sector layoffs at a rate of $1,000 per week, but Alberta is raising taxes to give that money to public sector salaries and pensions. It was almost as if the budget was written by the unions. And something about the budget announcement seemed strangely familiar to me. As I listened to the budget speech, I recognized a phrase. Now, I only recognize it because I'm a political creature and this is the world I live in. But Ceci called the budget the Alberta Way. That's the theme of this budget, the Alberta Way. Now, we can argue all day long if the Alberta Way means large deficits, rewarding your public sector buddies, and refusing to make tough decisions. Being a lifelong Albertan, this isn't any Alberta Way that I've ever known. But again, what about that phrase? Well, that phrase is familiar because the Alberta Way was a slogan the Alberta Union of Provincial Employees used in 2014 on a website and in a series of rallies against the PC government. Here.
Because that is the Alberta Way! And right now, the way we're going, the way we're being dragged, kicking and screaming by this government is not the Alberta Way.
In fact, the Alberta Way is a registered trademark of the AUPE. I found it on the bottom of the Alberta Way website. Now that could be just a coincidence, right? Sure, maybe, except the former senior communications advisor for the Alberta Union of Provincial Employees during the time these rallies were held and during the time this slogan was used was Mark Wells. And Mark Wells now is the head of the Alberta Government Parliamentary Affairs Bureau. The Parliamentary Affairs Bureau is supposed to be the nonpartisan communications arm of the government. Now wait, there's more. Mark Wells also used to be the former communications director of the Provincial NDP. Wait, there's still more. Mark Wells' personal LinkedIn used to show a recommendation from Lou Arab, who is the communications rep for the Canadian Union of Public Employees. And if you don't know who Lou Arab is, he's Rachel Notley's husband. So besides the fact that the NDP used to criticize the former PC government for this sort of crony appointment of friends and party members, it makes one wonder about the influence the public sector unions had over this budget and will have over any decisions going forward. We have a union slogan all over our budget. We have the former communications person from the same union working in the PAB. Our budget is full of raises and rewards for the public sector union friends of the NDP. Can we trust the NDP to look out for the taxpayer ahead of their union friends? And how can the NDP bargain in good faith with their friends and cronies? It seems like the public sector union, the New Democrat Party, and now the government itself of Alberta have been sort of stitched together into a Frankenstein monster that goes throughout the villages of Alberta, eating up all of our tax dollars. And I think it's time for the villagers to get out our pitchforks and our torches. For TheRebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.